Greetings and welcome, sisters, to another episode of Let's Play Earth 2150. Right. Panthers can work on this.
What's your order?
Let's get the Kratos some more experience.
Low on materials.
Forward. I've selected the target.
In my radar lock.
Now, I don't know if there's any mines over here. I did not see a mine layer, but that doesn't mean it isn't here.
Please transmit next order. Target chosen.
All systems out. Calculate.
Mech ready to go. Checkpoint set. Mech ready out.
Communication system activated.
Okay. I've selected the target. We're opening fire now.
It looks like that's
Ready for
all of
goal.
that.
Base is very low on materials.
Not seeing another power plant, so I'm guessing they're completely out.
All systems active.
They seem to have some real trouble hitting that stuff.
Systems active.
Have sustained
Oh.
a hit.
Make operation. Weapon systems activated.
Because the small towers are still operational.
Sustained hit.
Okay.
Right, where are we with the construction? Crusher is operational. Let's give you supplies. And I can also just make a crusher as a banner. There, that should suffice.
Communication system activated. Mech
Seems the debris is getting in the way again.
Our main base
Target
is very low on
discrimination started.
materials.
Next order, please. What a blast!
What's your decision? Target chosen. Just mopping up.
Started decoding sequence. I've selected the target.
This is just a mopping operation at this point.
all
Right, nothing
systems
operational
active.
here.
Mech out.
What's your order? Destination accepted.
Search-wise, we're down to 2 more levels of Crusher.
Our main base is very
And
low
then
on
when it's
materials.
finished, need to decide on weapons. But I think we're probably, yeah, we're now almost dry.
We finished exploiting
There.
the mineral field.
That's all we really had to do here. I think the UCS space is pretty much considered destroyed at this point.
Next order, please.
Have calculated.
Communication system activated.
All systems orders received.
Right, and there's probably still those buildings on the other ridge that I disabled.
Our main
Need to be
base is
taken
very
out.
low on materials.
What's your order? I'm moving out.
What's your decision?
Right, go reload.
Acknowledged.
Fairly clean operation, not too difficult. Pity we couldn't get this cannon operational as intended, of course, but some things are just too good to be true. And there is also likelihood that maybe the ED was planning on using that against us.
All systems active. Orders received.
Started decoding sequence.
Our main base is very low on materials.
Ready for coordinates. Accepted.
Come on. I mean, I guess... yeah, it doesn't consider the base destroyed until we get rid of this. These fortresses are almost more annoying offline than online. I mean, granted, these did not really have all that much impressive weaponry, but I mean, they will have what? 2 small plasma cannons and some machine guns. Yeah, definitely not UCS at their finest. I was kind of hoping to be able to do this with sonic-powered thunderers, but that'll take too long, and I don't have the money for that. Getting the crushers up to max level is basically gonna take everything I have. And as I've already seen in the other timeline, thunderers have only limited use in this case. I mean, right now they would be extremely useful against the enemy. Not so much later when everyone has shields and the money to buy them. Although I imagine that would be much easier against a human player that wouldn't necessarily be always on the ball or have their attention focused elsewhere. Against the computer, of course, it's nearly impossible to catch them by surprise because the computer doesn't really do surprise, I think. They might have a slightly delayed reaction time in their programming, but I don't think they'd actually be caught by surprise. Honestly, I am usually fairly certain they actually already know exactly where you are, what you're doing. They're just told to wait till a certain amount of time has passed, or you have reached a certain level of build-up, that they are allowed to attack. Are you the only one? Or they're still dry. That makes sense. Continue on. Yeah, the baby missiles of my meteors are just barely doing any damage at this point. Considering the payload they have. If this were a well-managed base, this probably would not even be considered a worrisome attack.
Please transmit next order. I'm commencing attack. Please transmit next order. Just mopping up.
I do love the long-range streaks of missile fire like this. Right, is that it? Is there anything left? Not considered destroyed yet.
Next order.
Must have missed a building somewhere then.
Let's go.
Ready for coordinates.
Let's make sure that everyone is reloaded then.
What's your order? I'm on my way.
Let's just have a quick look around. I mean, I had the whole map scouted out, so should have seen every building. Well, it's possible I might have missed something. Probably just some small tower somewhere.
Started
Right, you are of no more use here. go back home.
Operational chances confirmed.
Started decoding sequence.
I mean, there's definitely nothing in this corridor, so there must be something over here that I've missed.
What's your order? Let's go. Destination accepted. Destination accepted.
Did they send a vehicle out here?
Our
I'm
main
on
base
my
is
way.
very low on materials.
Destination accepted.
Oh, there's something over here. Yeah, small towers.
Operational chances
Right,
confirmed.
let's just take them out then.
Now.
Did not see those before.
We're opening fire now. We're opening fire now.
You've done it! The base is no longer in existence. Well, Neo, what does our resident expert on narcissism have to say about that? Uh-oh. It looks like I have insulted your friend. Men are so sensitive. Good work, really. Health and happiness.
I'm under attack.
Hello, sisters and brothers. With today's big victory, we have secured a rich supply of raw materials for our cause. Now that our mineral stocks have been replenished, we will be able to greatly speed up the construction of our evacuation ship. Peace and happiness to all.
I do like how the word brothers seems like almost like an afterthought.
We're opening fire now.
But this mission wasn't about resources, we were just here to kick the UCS ass.
Let's go.
Gently
What's your order?
and firmly.
Let's go.
Operational
Alright.
chances confirmed.
Ready when you are.
Let's make sure that everyone is back. Get my
Our main
thing
base is
done.
very low on materials.
Right, that'll do for this mission, so I'll just be seeing you in a moment when I have relocated everyone back to base. And we're back. Right. Went and did a little bit more research, so we can now at least have this to the list. Of course, we will not build any because I don't have the money for it, and it doesn't matter anyway. Let us go. Alright, so we did manage to collect more money at least. I kinda wish I could have gotten in there sooner. But even so, very little I could have done. My meteors would not be strong enough to take out those harvesters in an appreciable rate, and likely they would have been shredded by those gargoyles if I tried. Doing it with thunderers, with sonic cannons might have worked, because you do the whole group at the same time, but yeah, you'd still have the same flaw, but at least I would have the meteors to protect them, rather than having to split their fire. But in any case, it doesn't matter. And done. Wait until the transport returns, because I probably want to load up quickly. It's just a trickle of resources coming back. At least we managed to finish the project. A little bit.
The transporter has arrived.
Still have plenty of research left to do, but at least the chassis are done. So we have the air rocket launches, which are probably very low on my list, as they will not provide me any real benefits. And of course there's the sonic cannons. I really want electro cannon though. Hopefully Lesotho will give us that. The African continent, so rich in natural resources, is becoming more and more a hotbed of activity. We have huge mineral deposits within easy reach. However, Lesotho is currently held by the UCS. This means we need you once again. As always. But this time your task should be easy since our ED allies are based very nearby. Now, I'm not fully sure on this, but isn't Lesotho the last time where we got betrayed in the other timeline? I think it is. You know, let's just load up everyone we can. But I'll take it if we can get an ally, our cause. If they would actually, you know, do something. Alright, Lesotho it is. And there we have the weather report.
Disturbances in the Earth's orbit have caused massive plate movements. Astrogeologists fear that in the next few months, gravitational forces will tear apart Gaia's crust, unleashing a flood of molten lava from her core. This will mean the end of all life.
We have some units already available. Those blocking monitors, the OCS, are blocking us in Africa. However, if you manage to free Lesotho, we'll have access to huge quantity of minerals. Battle should be over quickly since our ED allies are nearby. It happens. Yeah. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Next order, please. I'm moving out. I've come under attack. What's your order? Let's go.
The unit is lost.
Okay. I'm under attack. Let's go. Sector pin. I'm under attack. Forward.
The unit is lost.
Not so much for direct access from the to our enemy ally. There's no way I could have saved that building. Right, here come the reinforcements. I need to get rid of these walkers before I do anything with the base.
The transporter has arrived.
Right.
The unit is lost.
It's unfortunate, but these craters are gonna have to be sacrificial because I cannot reload them or reinforce them.
The unit is lost.
Alright, cruise chairs with heavy cannons. Looks like they are also fairly well equipped.
Under fire. All systems active. Weapon
The
systems
unit is lost.
activated. Targeting started.
I'm under attack.
Target discrimination started. At sustain ahead.
Alright,
Communication system.
let us set up.
Path calculated.
ED can do whatever they want. I am busy here. Goals are to destroy UCS forces, so let us do that. Yeah, that should speed up the mining fast enough that I can maintain my troops in the field.
The transporter has arrived.
Yeah, that's all I can build. Right.
And now, the checkpoint is set.
Ready when you are. New direction set.
Alright, research-wise, finally we can get the heavy electro cannon. But of course I will need a research base over in Lesotho, because otherwise I will not have the means to do anything. Now, The ED is kind enough to scout for me, so we'll just make use of that. In any case, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching, see you all next time, and if you like my content, please rate, comment and subscribe.